ladies and gentlemen, I'm Adrian, and welcome back to the Cooking Recipe You. What I've got in store for today is a fantastic meal and a phenomenal dessert. So let's get chopping. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's start with the first part of the meal. So what I got here is 10 pieces of chicken breast, some garlic powder, salt, pepper, vegeta, and some mayo. So these are the ingredients you'll need for the first part. So let's start chopping this chicken. Alright, so you first want to wash your hands. And you also want to clean your chicken too before doing anything else. So let's get started. Right, so what you want to do with the chicken is you want to cut it nice and thick, but not super thick. So you want it like that. Like that should be perfect. Now that we're done with that, let's start adding the seasonings. So we'll start with some salt. So I'm gonna throw some salt in there. For the seasoning, you put as much as you want. Mix it up real quick. Pepper, again, as much as you want. Garlic powder. Vegeta now. Alright, now that we're done with all the seasonings, we got it all mixed up, it's time to add the mayo. Pop open the jar, and we'll do 1 scoop, 2, 3, and 4. There you go. Once you get all scoops in, you want to mix it all in. Mix it all up like that, nice. You should get it all. If you don't have enough mayo, you can add more, but I believe 4 should be enough. Just like that. Alright. Alright, so just like that. Alright, now that we're done with that, you want to get a tray like this, that's nice and deep, so that we can add this into it like that. Alright, something like that, you want to spread it. Spread it around. So it should look something like that. Alright, now that we got that, let's add some shake and bake, crispy, Italian, right on top. We're going to just sprinkle it right on top, like this. Just gonna be like a kind of like a coating spread on top. Alright you guys, now that we have the coating on top, the breading, you want to preheat your oven to 350 Fahrenheit and you want to let it cook for 45 minutes to an hour. Just keep your eyes on it so it doesn't burn. If it starts to dry up a bit, just add a little bit of water and you'll be fine. Just throw this bad boy in the oven. Alright ladies and gentlemen, now that we have the chicken breast in the oven at 350 Fahrenheit, let's start the second part of the meal. What I got in plan for the second part of the meal is rice with tomato sauce. Alright, so what you're gonna need for this is rice. The rice I will be using is brown and wild organic PC. You also need 2 cans of tomato paste and 2 onions. Alright, so I have 3 cups of rice in this pot. Now I'm gonna add 5.5 cups of water into the pot. One, two, three, 4, 5, 1.5. Alright, now that we got the water in here, we're just going to mix it up a bit and then we're going to throw it on the stove. Meanwhile, we're going to check and see how the chicken breast is doing. Alright, so now we got this on here. Let's check up on the chicken breast. Whew! Look at that. Oh man, that is delicious. That is just delicious. That is delicious. It's almost done. Almost done. Alright, let's throw that back in there. Let's throw it back in there. Alright, so now we're going to work on the tomato sauce. So what you simply want to do is you want to clean 2 onions and then you want to just dice them for the sauce. Just like this. You finish chopping your onions, you want to throw them in there. Let's throw that in and let's let it cook. Let it cook. Now you want to add salt. Pepper. I'm gonna add some garlic powder. And then last but not least, the Vegeta. Mix that up. So once it's done cooking, you want to add the tomato sauce after. It is nice and cooked. We're going to add the tomato paste in. Just like that. Just like that. Add a little bit more water. Add a little bit of water like that. And there you go. And there's the sauce. Now we're gonna add a little bit more pepper. Alright, now we're gonna add some salt, a little bit more salt. A little bit more of garlic powder. Mix that up. Now, we're gonna add a bit of sugar. Delicious. Alright, now that I got the tomato sauce done and the rice, now we're going to simply add the tomato sauce into the rice and mix it up. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, now that we're done with the meal, it's time for dessert. What I have planned for dessert is tiramisu. So let's start baking. Alright, so we'll start with the Nutri-Rip. You want to pour it in here. And then you want to blend it. You want to blend it. And then you want to keep going one way only. You want to just keep going one way like this. And you want to keep doing this until it's nice and thick. That when you tilt the plate like this, it won't even move. You gotta get it perfect. So you want to have just like this. So when I tilt it, it won't even fall. So you want nice and thick like that. Alright, so now since you're done with it, why don't you throw it in the fridge, and we'll do the second part for this. Alright, now that we got the Nutri-Rip in the fridge, we're gonna work on the second part of the dessert. Okay, so what you need is 3 yolks, 3 eggs. Make sure it's only the yolk. And once you get that, you want to add 2 sugar vanillas in with it. And then you want to add 3 tablespoons of regular sugar. We got 1, 2, 3. And then you want to add half of imitation rum extract. I'm going to put in here. Like that. And then you want to add mascarpone. 1 of the 275 grams in here. Like that. Alright, so you want to mix it, and you want to make it thick like the other one. Not super thick like that, but same thing, right? Alright, so now we want to add the one we made with the eggs and the vanilla and the rum into here. Alright, so you want to mix it, you want to like just do this. Because you want to get it all like this. You want to get all of the Nutri-Whip in with it. Once you get it pretty good, you want to mix it a little. And then same thing again. Like that. Now it's time to build the cake. Alright, so now you got that. What you want to do now is you want to set up a fresh pot of coffee here. And then you're going to be using lady fingers. And what you're going to be doing is you want to dip it in real quick, like that. And you want to set it. And you want to set 10 in a row like that. And you want to go 3 stories high. Alright, so I'm going to show you again. So you take this, you want to dip it in quickly so it doesn't absorb too much and it breaks in your hand, right? So you want to do that. Like I said, you want to do 10 and then you want to do 3 stories high. So like that, it goes like that, nicely done. Last one. Alright, so it's like that. Now that you get that, we're going to add the whipping cream on now. Alright, for the whipping cream, you want to add so that it's about, you want to make it like about a finger, just a little less than a finger. That's how thick you want to make it. Alright, so we'll quickly put some here. You want it like that, so it's about a finger, and then you want to start the whole process again. Dip it in, again, 10, and then same thing, you want to put another coating of the whipping cream, and then yeah, and then you start the third one. Alright, so now you get up to the third one. Now when you put the cream, you want to put it lightly, you want to put it light. You want to put it lightly, you don't want it thick, because you want to just cover. You're just decorating it, right? You're just decorating it. Like that, just like that. Alright, so you go nice and thin like that. Nice and thin. And you also want to do the sides too, right? You do the sides, you want to decorate the sides too, like that. You add more, you can. So I'll do the sides too. Just like that. All the way around, you want to do like that, nice and thin. And then on top for you as well. And there you go. As you have the 3 layers, you want to just put some coca. You want to use coca, and you want to just sprinkle it on top like that, and then on the sides wet like that, as well like that. So I'm going to do this. So you just get the top first, and then there you go, ladies and gentlemen, you have it. There's the dessert, tiramisu, perfect, delicious. And there's your meal right here. Fantastic. I made a side salad as well. And before we go, I want to give a shout out to Adrian Robalescu for being the first person to like my Facebook page. So we'll see you guys next time right here at the Cooking House of Pitacari.